Surfing Daddy Pops is here again. Today we are going to go over some purchases that I have gotten in the last couple weeks. I haven't done that in a while. There's been a lot of cool stuff lately, whether it's been pre-orders or releases with the Comic-Cons coming up. What I'm going to focus on today is I've done very well in Mercari. Trying to make a little bit of cash on the side. I don't mind buying some of the stuff for myself as a personal treat, which I've done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share off some stuff and how I got them. One batch of Pops actually worked out very well for me because there were some coupons that Mercari likes to give you to the sellers, or even, to just people that are on Mercari. I don't know if it's quarterly or whatever. If someone knows, comment. I don't even know. But they give you like 20 bucks off 100 or 20 bucks off 50. In this particular case, when I do show it to you, I did get $20 off anything over $50, which can really, drop the price on some stuff. My coupon was expiring as I'm looking over to the Pops right here because I'm getting ready to pull them off for you. My coupon was expiring, so I didn't want to waste that 20 bucks. So I had narrowed down a couple different things that I liked. I do like older Pops, which I've shared in a lot of my videos. I went after some AntMan stuff. I don't think I'm going to keep many by any means, maybe just one out of the 3 or 4 that I've gotten. But this deal was just too good at the time. Normally I'd probably just let it go. There was 4 total. 4 Pops total, 3 normal ones, and actually a 10-inch Pop. And I've said it before, I'm not a big 10-inch Pop fan. I have the Mandalorian over here, which I still don't know what I'm going to do with, but that is one of my favorite lines with Star Wars, so I'm definitely going to hold on to it because it was one of the last ones at Walmart. This one is really, really cool, so I'm thinking I'm just going to hold it on from a value standpoint because these came out a little bit long ago. But starting off, again, this is going to be more geared towards AntMan Wasp, which is a killer movie, man. I love all the movies, but I'm going to share what it is. Again, starting off with the easy, simple one, Target exclusive, Janet Van Dyne, unmasked. It's only like $5 or $6, maybe $7 at that point. It was included in the lot, not a big deal. You can probably still find them on the shelves, right? Still neat, unmasked, pretty cool. Again, the movie's fun, such a good movie to watch. Next one, which kind of triggered me because I'm a sucker for glow-in-the-dark stuff, is the Yellow Jacket, which was a really super awesome character in that particular movie. It is the Amazon exclusive Glow, and he's a 2015. Box was pretty decent. There's a little bit of a finger crease on the top, which is fine. It happens when you kind of pull up the lid. It kind of bends with your finger pressed over there. So it does have a little bit of damage, which is a bummer, but it was shown in the Mercari lot, so I'm okay with that. I do need to probably charge it and see how the glow is. Actually, you can see the eyes in between it. It's really neat. The details are great. It reminds me of the Spider-Man, Iron Spider a little bit with the tentacles in the back. But again, super cool. As far as price points go, again, I think it's in the 15 range. Yeah, I mean, maybe damage, 10 bucks or whatever, 15 bucks, whatever. But pretty dope. After that, summer exclusive 2015 AntMan right here. Again, that's kind of what my eye caught on the post itself. Damage wise, it's very, very limited. There's a crease here and there, but nothing crazy, no crazy dents. It's 2015. And it's actually a convention exclusive, so number 85. Pretty neat. I might take them out of box and kind of take a photo of them together. Pretty cool. $15, $18 range. Again, that's already at 35 bucks right there. Okay, just for the 3 Pops. Then, oh boy, this sucker. The Amazon exclusive Giant Man 10-inch bobblehead. Yep, it's got the spring on there, so it's actually a bobblehead right there, just like the Mandalorian ones. This thing is cool, and I'm like, man, 10-inch, what am I doing? But it's okay. Like I said, I'm probably gonna hold on. We do some local FunCon stuff here locally. We try to get together and do some swaps, like a flea market for pops and toys and stuff like that. So that was my original goal or plan, is kind of store some stuff and then sell locally for some good deals. I like to sell stuff online as well for below Pop Price Guide or Funko app, so people get deals and I make a couple bucks. It's not get rich or anything like that, for darn sure. But either way, this one's really cool. There's no box damage. I mean, maybe a little crease in the back, but these things are notorious for that. The guy was outstanding when it comes to packing. So again, he's already worth 30, 35 bucks. It can probably go as low as 25 with some of these 10 inches. I don't think a lot of them hold value unless it's in the He-Man line maybe. And the Mandalorian is probably going to hold some value for a while, but there's probably only a few. You have to look it up and check it out. So again, 4 total pops, 3 small ones, and the giant Ant-Man 10 inch. I don't know why I did it, to be honest with you. But you get on those tears for a while where you just want to buy stuff, and then you got free money in Mercari or eBay or whatever you like to sell, offer up or whatever, and then you're like, click, buy, stay up too late, too many beers, whatever the case might be. The person had this as an offer. It had dropped for a couple days, and I just got my eye on it. It got down to $51 shipped, and I think it was in Missouri or Ohio, Midwest, North, whatever the case might be. So I had a little bit of travel to, you know, it was going to cost him 15, maybe 12 to 15 bucks a ship, depending on how he did it. And they came in, the box was huge. Packing was outstanding. There was no issues with anything. I even rated the guy really good. But with that coupon, if you can remember from the beginning of the video, I got it for $31 shipped. Now, if you can review what the prices were saying, again, 5 to 6 bucks for the first one, 15 a piece for the other, even including damage, maybe if I'm lucky. Let's just say 30 for the 3, if I was going to turn around and sell anything. And then the big one was worth 30 to 35. I paid $31 for a value of around $60 to $65. And again, my coupon was expiring. I probably could have searched for something else, but I went ahead and pulled the trigger because I thought it was a good deal. And I have no problem selling them a little bit cheaper to someone else who might need them for a collection. So that was a win-win. I enjoyed it. Again, will I hold on to 1 or 2? I may. I'm going to add it to the Marvel line probably and just do 1 in each particular genre. Next up on this one, we're going to go back to eBay. This was kind of silly because I already had it, and I did it for a trade with a close friend of mine, and we just swapped lucky glow-in-the-dark icon for this pop that was really, really high in value, and it's dropped dramatically. And I think that's because the focus of the line is actually down right now, and that's a spastic plastic, which you can see all that is spastic plastic. I love it. That's what actually got me into Funko. I was going down a deep rabbit hole because some of the older ones are so expensive, but I've kept up pretty well. I've got probably 90% of them besides the really high-end ones, but they're dropping because I don't think they're focused on that line right now, so the demand has kind of gone down, just my opinion, and I'm okay with that, so I look at it as an investment. He's hovered anywhere from as high as 120 down to 85 and in the 70 range for a long time, and then he spikes back up. This person was selling it for in the 60 to 70 range, which again it was settling at, and I probably was up too late, probably was not paying attention. I decided to put a bid in for 50 bucks. I'm like, this guy's not going to take it. I'm just going to do it. I got an email 2 minutes later, and it sold with free shipping. So, which one is that? One of my favorites, and probably one of the main ones that got me into Funko back in the day, is the Comic-Con exclusive Psycho Shriner. Again, I already have one up top. It's limited to 1,000 pieces. I have 2 out of the 1,000, which is kind of pretty cool. I love limited. I like glow ones. There's one that's way up there that I'm eyeballing. It's 120, 150. He's the green glow version of this one. But quirky, weird. Look him up. It's a spastic plastic, number 5. 2017 San Diego Comic-Con. It was just a steal, and I was okay with it. Even told the wife, I was like, I shouldn't have bought it. I probably shouldn't have done it. But the guy took the offer for 50 bucks. It's only going to go up again. They probably back down again, but long-term wise, it's the value's there, and I was okay with it. Next up right here, got another one. one of my favorites. I just snuck that into the camera. But let me grab something else real fast, because it came with both. So, Jenna was online and liked his post. I said, yeah, I'll take a look at what you got. He was going to sell his whole lot, and I still had some cash to do that and maybe sit on some things and sell. And then I noticed that some of his higher end stuff had a really good Marvel pop that I probably eyed just after the Spastic Plastic. I was like, man, we gotta get this at some point. The other one was just a Kylo Ren common. Again, I collect Star Wars, so I had to focus on it. It's a $9, $10 pop, but I did not buy the t-shirt bundle, which you can get at Target. But because it's going to be vaulted and he's dead, pretty much, I have to get him. Glow-in-the-dark Kylo Ren, the red glows. I haven't tested it yet, but I'll go ahead and have to do that for you. Number 308. Again, it's just last year's. It's 2019, I think, and it came in a t-shirt bundle, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I don't even own it, so for $9 or $10, it was just perfect. This particular bundle, I basically paid value what it is right now. It does fluctuate a little bit, but I'll go over that real quick with you. The other one, which I've been eyeballing for, like I said, 2 to 3 years, easily. There is a Walgreens exclusive where it came out, the original one, but there's also an Underground, which is European. I believe Funko had bought that particular company, Underground, but they share the same labels, and they still do this to the day, of the older pops, and they have a different sticker on it. But it was a very hard to find chase variant of the Green Goblin. I have the common Green Goblin down low, which is only like 12 or 15 bucks with my Spider-Man pops. This is a must for me. He is the metallic chase. He's so badass. This one made me so pretty happy. If you can see the pumpkin in there, man, I'm gonna have to take this one out. He doesn't have the glider or anything. He's just a standard pop, which is fine. The newer one has the glider on it from Hot Topic, but man, he's so cool. Let's see if you can see the pumpkin in there. Will it focus on the pumpkin? Oh man, it's dope. Cool. Normally you have a Walgreens sticker right here, but again, this is the Underground, so it came up from there. And the bottom has a weird sticker, which they did. It's Funko UK. It's so funny because if you go on eBay and you actually do all the scans on it, it doesn't have the correct bottom box. But if you see this, it covers the date right there of what needs to be. And I'll have to look at the Funko app. I think it was 2015 or 16. I should have wrote that down before I talked about it. But either way, phenomenal shape. The guy was great. I was a little skeptical, not gonna lie. He was a little shady online. And I'm like, you know what? I paid goods and services with PayPal. I'm protected. If he flakes out, I'll get my money back. It's fine. He shipped it no problem. He had problems getting to the post office. But next thing you know, it showed up within 36 hours at my house. And he has a good distance from where I live. So I was very pleased with that. Messaged him. And he's still trying to sell his collection. So cool. Bingo. Yeah, I did buy a lot this last couple weeks, but it was worth it. Next up, this was a funny story actually. Went back to sneak peek. Mercari had money to kind of spend and cash out or whatever. Gentleman put up Queen Amidala, Jar Jar Binks, Jango Fett from a DVD thing, you name it. He had it. Blue boxes, non-blue boxes, 2-packs, 3-packs. I didn't think anything of it at all. The deal was good. It was basically for 5 original blue boxes. Some are most of them are going to be second generation, if not third. They're not originals, but most of them are 2014s. And then one's like maybe 2016 or 17. I did not keep 2 out of the 5 from an original purchase because the box damage was so bad. I ended up selling them on Mercari real cheap so someone can have them for out of box. I kept watching it, went down to like $51 plus shipping, $10, like a $60 transaction or something like that, maybe 65 tops. They're all in the range of 10 to 15 a piece, so it's a wash. There's no huge deal or huge benefit out of it, but I needed 2 of them for my collection, and then I'm basically gonna upgrade my own personal collection and sell the other ones, and it's a wash for me. I'm just gonna sell the other ones. I might lose a couple bucks, but either way, it's an upgrade. Phenomenal conditions. Starting off, we'll do Yoda, because I have a Yoda that I'm selling right now, but that you can see, it's one of the original boxes. It's 2015 on this one. I was thinking 17, but 2015. So it's not one of the originals. They still produce these. He's only worth 10 or 12 bucks. It's not a big deal, but the box condition's outstanding. Came with a pop protector, and I need them. Next one after that was Chewie, which I did have in my collection. Again, the box I had was awful, and it was an older one. Oh, it was a newer one because it had the 3+ over here. So this is an older one. Again, if you look it up on eBay, some of them go for $5 or $10 more, but they're still mass produced. I say mass produced, but they're still out there, and they're in circulation, so they're not really, hard to come by. You can still find them. But 2014, which is cool. And again, I think the one I had that was crushed was like 2016. So again, it's an upgrade for me. 10, 12, $15 max. Some people pay more. It just depends on how you do it. Next up, I already had this one, which was one of the originals, is Boba Fett. I think he's only going to go up. There's a guy on Facebook that might have 30 of these, and he has like a wall of Boba Fett's, which is so funny. But I already have this one. I'm going to check it out when I take it down from my collection. It's 2014. I'm just going to check the dates and see. And see what the difference is. This box is pretty good. There's a little curvature in the back, but I don't care. It's Boba Fett. He's dope. The other one was R2, which I didn't have either, who's cheap. But again, Boba Fett, 10, 15, could be 20 max. R2-D2, still making them. You can see that the yellow numbers up top right here, or the yellow letters right here. It's a little bit older. It's going to be the next wave. They made this one with Akbar, Wicket, Jar Jar, Lando, and Queen Amidala, which some of those are just $300-400 a piece combined. Jar Jar I think's in to 150 range. Queen Amidala is maybe 200-300 range. Lando's 50 to 80. The other ones are pretty inexpensive. Admiral Akbar might be in the 50 range too. But I needed it. So the other one out of the Chewbacca and R2 that I didn't have, which are the two main common freaking characters. But I just wanted a better box. So that's $40-45, maybe 50 max. The only other one that was a good update was Hammerhead. Older box. He was actually one of my favorite hunters over here. He's just awkward. He's just weird. The difference was, and I have the other one right here. Let me reach for it, so pardon me. This is the first one. You're not going to really tell the difference on most of them except for the 3+ right here. That's the difference. This is my original one. Again, 2015. And the reason why I got these, because it doesn't have that. And it was made in 2014. Similar pricing, off a couple bucks, whatever the case would be. Same pop, same box. It's just a manufacturing date. We're silly like that, even with stickers. So I'm keeping that one. Again, value-wise, it was there. It didn't matter. It was just a good deal. And the guy I talked to on Mercari was great about it. And then next thing I know, I posted on Facebook in a Star Wars group, which was funny. I shared it at work today. And he goes, "Hey man, I'm glad everything came in safe." And I'm like, "No man, that was from the first lot I bought from you. I bought like 3 originally." He's like, "You bought them on Mercari though, didn't you?" I'm like, "How'd you know that?" He goes, "I'm the one that sold it to you." I'm like, "Dude, I've been talking to this guy for like 6 months off and on, and then I'm talking to the guy on Mercari and didn't even know it was the same guy." So that was funny. So we're kind of communicating on a few different things as well. The only other thing, well, it's Star Wars related. We'll just keep that. I have the original Slave Leia. I ended up getting the blue box. I have to look it up, for about $30 last year. She's skyrocketed over $100. I started with the black box one, which you're seeing right here, for 15 or 20, I think. Someone was selling this for like $22 shipped, or $25 shipped on Mercari. So I pulled the trigger. She's worth $22-25 already. 2015, it was phenomenal condition, and all it is the black box versus the blue, so it's redone a couple years later. I did it for collection standpoint, and just like I'm just gonna save it, and I might sell it down the line, or if one of my friends needs it for the the cost of what it is, I have no problem giving it to him. But it was just a good deal to pass up. It was just in a really good condition. So again, a wash. But done a few other things. Other than that, that's kind of my update video for about 20 minutes or so. Good buys, some buys I didn't need to do. Got some more videos on the way. Gonna kind of space it out a little bit. Off tomorrow. Just gonna talk about a few things. Still selling some stuff. Trying to trim, and then I gain a bunch, and my wife looks at me like I'm crazy. So I got bubble wrap in my car from work, which my coworkers think I'm crazy. But I enjoy doing it. Once football season and work gets a little hairy here, and things start changing with the whole government, you know, doing the opening up 100%, my world changes a little bit, so I tend to slow down on different things, but I still wanted to, you know, talk about the toys that are cool and make me happy when I get home. So other than that, Surfing Daddy Pops is out for this night. Be back again. Later. Thank you.